Good morning to you. And how do you do? Hello. I am sitting on my bed. This is my favorite spot in the house. And I have had a good weekend and I came up with a couple of revelations. First of all, we cold. If I had my heated blanket, I wouldn't be cold. First of all, after yesterday's excursion, and I do encourage you to get a goal and also to enjoy yourself and figure out a way that works for you so that you can get out and see nature, see something new in your city or in your area. Within an hour's drive of us or anywhere, there's something beautiful or unique to do. Even if it's take a drive and have a meal, you get to see something pretty neat. And what happened is at the end of the day, we rented a van and it was great. I drove and we were more comfortable, and I definitely want to get a wheelchair van, not wheelchair van, either a wheelchair van or regular van, it doesn't matter, whichever one. And I took my portable wheelchair. So lesson number one, my manual wheelchair. Lesson number one, when I was given my manual wheelchair, I thought I couldn't fit in it, and I gave it away. And then last week, when I went to the Delta event and sat in the same size wheelchair, I realized that I could sit in my wheelchair that I gave away. So I called, went by the church, and then called the minister, and then he brought it back because he still had it. Now, y'all, listen to what I just said. Here I am thinking that I can't sit in a wheelchair. My mental state about my value, about what I could or couldn't do, someone out of the kindness of their heart through a Veterans Association looked at me and gave me something that he knew. He's a seasoned volunteer giving people wheelchairs and everything. And when I looked at it, I said, I can't fit in that. And he left it anyway. So that says that even when someone blesses you, if you do not really see the value or see the goodness in them or see something possible for you, then you won't even receive your blessing. So I kept it around here. I didn't use it. Even when I tried to sit in it, I instantly pulled the handle off. I really didn't even try. So that's lesson number one. Goodness gracious. Father in heaven, Jesus, Lord God, Abba, Father, please help me to see my value in every single incident, in every single opportunity that I have to improve my mobility. And look how long it took. It took about 2 years, about a year or so before I had an opportunity or gave myself an opportunity, because I really honestly I wanted to walk in the theater. I mean, at the event, I wanted to go, to set a goal to increase my mobility, but I really didn't want to go. And if Celine hadn't come to the pool and said, Deborah, how you doing? You coming Saturday? I was like, okay. And she was like, you got to get your ticket by today. And the tickets cost $55. I'm like, okay, when I get home, buy the ticket. Now, when you tell somebody you do so, you have to do it. So sometimes it's God's way of pushing me. So had I not gone and walked in my car, I got out of my car, walked over, did well. When I got in, I got a chair because I was a little bit, needed to reset my knees. And then they came, they said, we have a wheelchair, we'll come get you. And I was like, can I fit in the wheelchair? They were like, yeah. So, isn't that something? Isn't that something? So, as a result of that, I'm not going to rent a wheelchair van. I'm going to drive my car. That means I can afford to go because I have a brand new car, and I'll take the wheelchair if I need it. It's kind of heavy, but it's portable. It's bendable. All those blessings, and I didn't take my blessings. So I've got to continue to do things to help me to grow and increase my mobility. I've kind of turned my mind from let's lose weight, lose weight. Although I definitely want to lose weight, however, I'm really focusing on let's continue to strength build, continue to focus on my mobility, continue to live my life. Because if I don't get out and go places and do things, I won't be able to see what I can and can't do. And remember, I really thought in my mind, oh, when I lose, because when I lost 65 pounds, I drove to Houston, I drove to Florida. I wasn't scared. I wasn't moving fast, but I felt good. But actually, I didn't feel as good then as I feel now. I feel good now. And maybe because I'm present, maybe because I'm really aware. Then I was just living my best life. Then I didn't have any notion of limitations or loss. That same year, my house caught on fire and I lost my ability to walk. I couldn't just walk straight. It's like I guess my knees were giving out. So I got a walker later that year. However, in that time, I think part of me has been more grateful for every little thing. And honestly, part of me, and I guess this is number two, has been like, okay, if I want to live this life, I'm going to have to live it with intention, not like just skipping along and I'll take what I get. So that's part of it too. So that'll be number two. So number three, when we got ready to take my car back to the dealership and then take the van back, it was still hard. I got out of the van, then I had to kind of stand up to get in my car. So it was still hard for me to get a grip, like get a grip. So I was crying because sometimes people around me, I think, good morning. They should know how to help me. See, this is the thing I'm having to cut down. And the cut down part is don't nobody owe me nothing. Of course, even if you're hired help. See, this is Deborah's notion. I've been living in Cinderella land of Deborah, and it's fine over there. Come join me. But in the real world, I gotta get with it. So I was down on I slid down at the bottom of the van so that I could get a grip to pull myself up. And I was just trying to get a grip. So that's what, I'm doing all that crying. And I'm like, okay. So I'm pooped. Okay, so the other thing, when we were there, my home care worker wanted to push me. We saw they had like a trolley to escort you from the parking lot to the thing. So I was like, well, let's get on that. And she was like, well, no, I'll push you. And then when we got on there, she was like, well, I'll walk. I mean, she got mobility issues like me too. So she was like, well, I didn't think I could fit. I'm like, if I can fit, you can fit. And normally when I ride one of those, like a golf cart, but it has several seats, I actually do very well in the front seat because I can grab the steering wheel. Good morning, Getting Fit. I can grab the steering wheel and push myself up. And that comes with confidence. I don't typically go to church because of the mobility issues. However, I have been taking Miss Loretta, my neighbor, to Nashville to church, and I did go into Jackson Street Church of Christ where they forced me to walk in there, and I did good. So I'm a little bit more open to try to go and just see how well I do physically, or I can give myself a little bit more time. It's just that the fear, who knows how to help me, who cares to help me. So it's just all of that stuff, child. I'm just like, ooh. I'm just like, oh, child, there's a lot going on. It's one thing, I'm telling y'all something, baby, go to church when all is well. When everything ain't well, baby, you better watch yourself. And that's human nature. People they don't know what to do when you get sick. We haven't spent enough time working with people who have mobility issues and everything. I think I like my hair like this too, y'all. I think I'm going to order another ponytail exactly the same color and wear it like that for my weekend. So now I'm gonna have some YouTube church right here. So what I realized is that at the end of the day, I was exhausted and I didn't feel good physically. And I exercise a lot. I exercise every day. And Friday I did 2 hours of swimming exercise, and then I went to physical therapy. And so I didn't even put my CPAP on. When I don't feel good, I can't put that CPAP on. And I keep telling myself I'm not unopposed to putting it on, but I just don't want to put it on when I don't feel good. And my body, and I just needed to, I didn't even take, I'm going to take some ibuprofen and all that stuff. I just wanted to sit, because most of the time what I do is I sit and I let me sleep until my body feels well, because my body resets itself. However, I am going to take a little ibuprofen because I do need to meet with the customer today at 2:00. So what I realized is that, so when I went to physical, okay, so what I realized is that, this is what, point number 3 or 4, maybe it's 3. So what I realized is that I still have a long way to go, even though I exercise. See, the exercise is just to break up the part to help me to begin to have good mobility. And I have a lot of good mobility, a lot of good confidence by being around confident people. So when I asked y'all a few months ago, do you want to be in an all big people gym? Y'all like, yeah. And I didn't say anything because I'm, who am I? But what I really feel like, okay, so what I realize is that I still have a long way to go. So Sherry, actually, when I went to church, I could sit on the pews. When I went at Easter, I could sit like 2 hours, and I had to get up and go. So I think what happens is, the more I keep exercising, because what you're doing is strengthening every part of your body. What has happened is that every little part of us just got weak. So we have to build and build and build and build and build and strengthen. And maybe sometimes use like a seat, like that pad seat, like that. And but the most important thing is, when I'm around, and this relates to what I'm saying, being around people who are confident. And that doesn't mean that people who are skinny don't have problems. I think that there's a notion that if you're thin or thinner, then it's the paradise. It's just regular life. We're really trying to get back to regular life, if that makes any sense. So my friend Miss D, she came, her healthcare worker came and helped her, and we had a good time. Letitia was being Letitia. we all stopped and got some ice from Sonic. Y'all know we gotta have some ice, especially me, because I was driving. And Letitia was like, she wanted a big cup like that right there. And I'm like, she ain't have enough money to pay for it, so I got her a medium one. She was like, why I didn't get a big one? I said, you got what your money can pay for, okay? I'm like, what? Everybody can't keep chipping in, buying you something because you want it. No, because let me tell you something. This summer, I invited her to go with me to Juneteenth. So honestly, I said, you want an icy? Because I have a power wheelchair, so she has a walker. So I'm zipping over there, and I don't have a problem going, y'all, can I skip y'all? Because the van is coming to get me. And they was like, yeah, so I got her one. And I was gonna pay for it for her. But when I brought it to her, she was like, oh, I'm gonna pay you. I was like, oh, okay. Who am I to try to waste some money? Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. I mean, she ain't paid me for a while. I'm like, give me my $3, okay? So part of that is not helping people not to plan to count on your money for them, even if it's a nickel. And my home care worker was reaching. I touched her on the shoulder. No. So number 4, my home care workers are wonderful, but my home care worker trying to help everybody else. I was like, you complain about helping me, but you want to be at everybody else's disposal. You can't keep up with what I'm saying because you act like you all confused. I'm like, chill, you don't need to do all that. I follow behind them. No, man, you don't need to do all that. Your job is over here with me. Let's do that one. All right. Since you don't understand what I'm talking about. Oh, you just give me too much to do. Okay, I'm passive aggressive. I know that one too. But anywho, back to God's blessings. So I realized that I still have a long way to go. I want to be able to get in and out of cars, of vans, of vehicles without pain. Last week, when I got the wheelchair van, and I felt like they really made everything the same in the wheelchair van as far as the height. I mean, they could have put a stepper on it. They just don't be thinking. Who is it that make these wheelchair vans? Who is it that accommodate people? People need different accommodations, and it shouldn't be just to pay more money for it. It makes more sense to put a step ladder on a van, but it is lower than an SUV. And so, and what I also found out is that, I don't know if I mentioned this, I think I did. They have SUV wheelchair vans, truck wheelchair vans, vans wheelchair vans, cars wheelchair vans. They have wheelchair vans in every area. Good morning, Cynthia DeBerry from Memphis, Tennessee. Hey. So, I didn't take my CPAP last night, and I'm still coughing up mucus, so I'm taking my Mucinex because I don't want to be sick. It's just, we're gonna get below. Oh, I need to get some chili. We're gonna get below temperature, below, like 2 days below 0. That is just not a good thing. So what I need to do is I need to get a pot of chili in here and eat chili all week and grilled cheese. That's what I need to eat. So anywho, that's what I realized, is that I still have a long way to go with my mobility. I want to be able to do anything and not be in pain trying to get in and out, which definitely will come with weight loss, but also will come with continue to work on my journey. When I had my physical therapy assessment Friday, and this is why I tell y'all, don't listen to folk, particularly folk. And I know I've said that, and I know some of you all who are, as opposed to, might take issue with that. But let me tell y'all something. That's reality. Y'all can walk around all day long talking about you don't see color, but everybody else do. And you just, if that offends you, just leave my channel, because that's part of my reality. Thank you, Lisa. Good morning. So that's what I realized. And then just to think, that I couldn't fit in a wheelchair. That is so strange. But we have limitations. When you have pain, see, having pain is a whole nother thing. Then it kind of makes you have preconceived notions about everything. And I already had preconceived notions anyway, because I always like people to help me. And so, and sometimes, and I do help myself. I have a lot of initiative and I do a lot of things. So it's not that. It's that I don't have enough money to pay the people I need to help me on a full-time basis. That's what it is. So I'm just sharing this with you in my journey, in my Lose Weight With Me blog, where I'm showing you I've done some things, I've gotten out, I've realized some things, and the only way for me to keep growing is to continue to realize it. And I saw a video where a man who was in a wheelchair took his wheelchair to the bike store. So maybe I can take my wheelchair to the bike store and I can get them to redo the wheels, because it was only $8. Y'all know that's right. Hit that like button. There are 8 people on the call and 5 likes. Hit that like button. Thank you, Sherry. So that's good for us to talk about these things. Some of it, sometimes it's going to be just in the blink of a acknowledgement or an awareness. Like I kind of like my hair like this, even though it's gray, but gray has a new definition, and I kind of like my hair out like this. I love this. If I could figure out how to, maybe if I go to the beauty supply store and get me a clip of long, good morning, of long gray ponytails, I could do that. And you know, just enjoy being who Deborah is. Yes, I saw that. So maybe I could find a bike store and go there and get my wheelchair adjusted and get some new wheels because it does have a little kink in it. Or maybe I'm gonna go take my cane to Walmart and look for some felt so I can rewrap it in pink, of course. Pink, pink, pink. Or where else? Where do you get? I think you probably can get some felt from like the store, like one of them stores like it starts with an M. I don't know. But I need to get it cheap. I can't be spending all my money on some felt to cover up my cane. But I need to make my cane look. I could buy some more tape, which would do the trick. But I want to trick my cane out. So, and I did this a few years back, which I like it. Now, I still have this tape. The problem is, where is it, Deborah? I don't know. I don't know. But I know I want some biscuits. But I know I'm not going to get no biscuits for breakfast because I don't have any biscuits. But I have some boiled eggs. And I have some tomatoes. But yes, so anywho, and I have my tea. So anywho, ladies, that's my revelation for the morning. But what this is turmeric ginger tea. But what we did, it was beautiful there. We got to see, it was at Land Between the Lakes. We met some friends, Linda and her daughter-in-law. And we were only 30 minutes from Paducah. See, I'm telling you, the United States is beautiful. Just taking a drive out and enjoying ourselves. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. And that's what life is all about, having a moment. And so next excursion, Miss D wants to go to Memphis. Now, y'all know I'm from Memphis. So I'm like, well, we can do Memphis. That's not a problem. I'm like, Miss D, you want to wait till the springtime? She's like, So I'm thinking, do we need to stay downtown where we can be right there by the trolley, like in the middle of the downtown? Then we can get on the trolley. See, that's some girl ain't got no mobility issues thing. They do not have a wheelchair ramp on the trolley. Stepping up that trolley, who getting on there? I mean, you don't think in limitations because I've not been limited my whole life, but it's a nice, because it goes all around and you can get on and off, but that's okay. Or we could stay 1 block from Beale Street and just take our wheelchairs and be right there because it's a nice focal point. And then, or we could just stay in the casinos, which is really nice because it's spacious, it's nice, it'll have good food. Then we can drive into Memphis. So who knows? Or we could stay, we could stay in Midtown by Perkins, and then we can go eat at Perkins. Or we could stay downtown so that we can enjoy Beale Street and not have to worry about parking. Or I could park my car at my dad's. And get him to just drop us off. My dad lives like 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks from Beale Street. So anywho, ladies, this is what I'm saying. I'm on number 5. Changing this mind so that I can change my life experience is where I am. And this weekend coming up, it's a beautiful weekend for ladies. Find a fellowship, ladies, of ladies who where you're learning, where you're growing, where you get to participate in new activities. I'm a part of April Mason's All Things Feminine group, and it's nothing but a blessing. I've been a part of her business group, and she just helps us to be. She encourages us to be who we are, and that's ladies. And I don't want to be a man. And actually, I was looking at these men doing dressing up as women. Now, I mean, they take that bit a bit much, you know. It's like it's funny, but it's like I don't want to be a man. I don't want to dress up like a man. I don't want to act like a man. I never. I mean, I don't know. I just never took my time to think about men like that. I want to snuggle up with one though. Okay, I want to do some kisses with one. You know, I want one to buy me something. Okay, I want to make a cake for him. Well, when I used to make cakes, you know, make you a cake, boy. Don't make me make you a cake, because I'll make you a cake in a minute. Okay? I used to make pineapple upside down cakes and then give it to him while it was still hot. So don't make me make you a cake, boy. Mm. I always have these stories. I ain't gonna tell y'all that one. It's really a sweet story though. How's your CPAP coming along? It's coming along good. Good morning, Deborah. Pamela, I don't like to be called Deb. Just call me Deborah, DebraAnn, or Princess Deborah. It's coming good. Like I said, I probably will put it on when I get off of the line, because I didn't sleep with it on last night because I wasn't feeling good. My body was full of tension and pain from the ride and driving in the van. So I needed to just relax and just and I slept all night. Isn't that funny? Because normally what happens is I stop breathing and my body just wakes me up. But yeah, I slept all night because I got home at it was 7. Oh, thank you. Oh, it's no apologies. I appreciate that though. If you don't let people know, then you know. So I appreciate that. But it was fun at the restaurant because they were dressed up in their hallelujah costumes. And I mean, it was so much fun. So I'll have to remember to go out on Hallelujah Wing next time. And I stopped by the church and got a handful of candy for my friend. But I think that I must have ate it all. Because it was about 4 or 5 pieces. This is turmeric ginger tea. And I put a lot of lemon in it. And I put 1 sugar in the raw in it. It's good. It's good. You know, it's deep. So, anywho, I just wanted to come on and make the point. And the point is, in order to grow, for me to grow, I've got to continue to change my mindset and challenge my belief that I can't do something because I'm big. I can't fit in my wheelchair, the portable wheelchair, because I'm big. And it's exactly what I can fit in. And when he brought it to me, I took the handle off because he was like, the handle can come off. But it's like I couldn't, it's like I wasn't sitting correctly because I felt like I couldn't sit in it anyway. And turns out I can sit right in it. Lord have mercy, Jesus. This is why I'm missing my husband, y'all. I'm thinking I can't fit him. I'm like, oh, help a sister out. Help a sister out. So, but I'm not ready for my husband anyway, because when I start sleeping with my bed clear, because the physical really is a manifestation of the mental. So when I start sleeping with my bed empty, then that means I will be mentally ready to have a husband. And so, and then I sleep on this side, so my husband gonna sleep on this side, I sleep on that side. Which, you know, when I have had a boyfriend, they slept on this side anyway. So it naturally happens. So it's no big deal. And so, well, in the name of Jesus, I don't want nobody like my daddy and nothing to see that. My daddy ain't watching these videos to see that a man slept in my bed. Oh yeah, oh yeah. So I slept like 8 hours with my CPAP yesterday. Thank you, Sherry. And I just wasn't feeling good. I'm learning to trust my instinct, and that's what I think that what I do in my weight loss exercise is we do the same exercises over and over and over again, and ultimately it's going to help with mobility, help with movement, help with confidence. That's what it is. And my teachers, one of my teachers lost a lot of weight. You can't tell. And I was looking at her. She's had 3 kids. Her stomach's so flat. And so, but you don't judge your journey by somebody else's, but you can look at someone else's journey and get inspired. And that's what I like. So, I'm still tired, but I think naturally we wake up early. I think I woke up probably about 5:30, and I'm trusting my instinct and counting my blessings and counting my awareness. And I started posting some of the videos, so I'll keep posting some more. And I did a contest. I also have to learn how to add a well, yes, I can fit him, girl. I can fit him going on day trips, taking a ride. See, that's the thing. The statistics said that men in their 50s want to get married because they want to grow with someone too. So that's what I think is so wonderful. Amidst all this chit chat chatter, we fighting this, we fighting that. I told y'all the guy last week that helped me on the wheelchair, he was like, why you don't like me? Why you ain't trying to date me? I'm like, I ain't saying that. I said, dude, no, I said, boy, I ain't interested in you. I'm interested in your daddy's brother, though. But he had his hair all dreaded. It wasn't neat. Boy, don't nobody look at that. Talk about some, ooh la la. No, son. I'm looking at your daddy's brother. Because when he see me, he gonna know what to do with me. Okay? You, my dear. You ain't ready for this. How tall you gotta be to ride this ride like this? This tall. But I did get my journal. I did get my little spiral notebook. I found it and I wrote my scriptures in here. I'm like, girl, you gotta kneel. You got to kneel close to Jesus, all right? But life is about all of it. It is about especially this time of year, planning what I'm gonna do, planning my events. So I'm going to we got matching pajamas. So I'm going to have a pajama brunch in December. And I was like, y'all bringing something. I'm not finna just be feeding y'all bringing something. But I'm thinking I'm going to have like a tea, because I like tea, cup and salsa teas. And I want to get some tea cakes made. And if not, I can get my girlfriend she makes the best pound cake. So I can do a pound cake loaf. And tea cake is a traditional African American thing. And it's really tastes good. And we can have, whatever we're going to eat. But Miss D don't eat but certain things. So I'm like, Miss D, give me a list of what you eat. So, we got to deal with that. She don't eat vegetables at all. Well, she ate the potato soup, which was really good. We went to Patty's 1880 settlement yesterday. It was really nice. And I lost my cell phone. My cell phone was really deep under my backpack, under a flap. So when I put it in my purse, my backpack, I couldn't find it. It was deep in the flap. So I used Miss D's cell phone. And I'm telling y'all know I'm addicted to this cell phone. So I'm just like, Lord, I got one more addiction to go through a 12-step with. So... honey, you got to keep your sense of humor, girl. And you know what? Y'all talking about y'all like my bathing suits. I got to find me a yellow bathing suit. Maybe for my birthday in February, because bathing suits last a little while. So I want to get me a yellow bathing suit. And I got to figure out, what I'm going to do for the holidays. And, I know we're not, and I know that I'm going to decorate. With the point I'm making, the sentences I'm going to make, I'm decorating for the holidays. I had given away all my stuff for Christmas one year. I gave it all to my minister's wife. I'm like, ain't nobody decorating no Christmas. I'm like, I'm enlightened. And last year I bought me a little mini white Christmas tree. And this year I'm going to wear Goodwill and wear a Dollar Tree and do what? Get some decorations. anybody got time to spend all your money? I'm gonna go to Walmart and get some inspiration. And when I see what I like, we're gonna go to the Dollar Tree and make it happen. Okay. So, anywho, I guess that's enough talking for 7 o'clock in the morning, y'all. Cause y'all know Miss Deborah will talk. Y'all see my nails? They so cute, ain't it? So once again, don't get my nails done that much because it costs too much money. I got a mortgage to pay. But do I have a mortgage to pay or do I have priorities to tend to? So yes, I have priorities, but maybe I can make a priority. I stopped ordering food to go since I've had my home care worker. I haven't had deliveries because that's really expensive. When they get through charging you $10 and $15 on top of what the meal costs, and the restaurants raise the prices up for the meal deliveries versus the prices in the store about 10 cents. You can find money. You just have to think creatively about it. And so, maybe get your nails done. These are my real nails. And I told her, she said she wanted to shape them any which way. And I was like, that's so cute. And it gives you something else to think about. Having your fingernails shaped a different way than before. Hey. That's something. That little bitty thing will change your perspective. So, hey. And remember what I learned from that? I thought I was going to break the chair. I brought me another chair. I was like, well, I don't know if I'm going to break your chair. Girl, I be thinking the most, okay? So Miss Deborah has got to, and she was a black nail technician. And I was so happy to meet her. So it's like, Deborah, you got to get out here and live your life. Just live your life. Hey. I'm not a paper chaser, but I don't know what year that song came out, but Miss Deborah be late on stuff. But anywho, I was singing out my old songs. Do y'all know this song called "Keep Getting It On" by Marvin Gaye? Listen to that. That's the jam. I want to be a background singer. Oh, and I called I told my piano teacher that I'm gonna take lessons. He's like, great, because I got a piano. So I got to get my lessons set up. Yes, yes, yes. I get my piano lessons set up. And so I'm excited about that. So who knew I would be getting a piano this year? I was going to pay for a piano last year. It turned out to be a scam. And so, Lord have mercy. So anywho, my birthday is February the 11th. Cynthia, February the 11th. Are you going to give me a birthday present? Do you want me to tell you what I want? So, Cynthia, I'm going to be looking for my birthday present, February 11th. That's my birthday. Last year, I had a birthday party. 15 people came to my birthday luncheon at Red Lobster. This year, I'm going to do a birthday party where we're going to give all the presents away to someone else. Can't always be about Miss Deborah. But, Cynthia, you can still give me a birthday present, though. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to ask people to meet me at the senior facility, senior housing, and bring a present for a senior citizen. And we just have a birthday party, get a cake, and we say we say hello to them, not to me, because it ain't always about Deborah, baby. It's about what can you do to brighten somebody else's life up. That's what it is. And so that's what it is. Anywho, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's a great day to be Sunday in the name of Jesus. I'm going to keep listening to WDIA, and then I listen to WHUR too. They be jamming on WHUR too. And so on the Washington, D.C. station, I'm cold. See, I got to get my electric blanket, and so I'm cold because if I had my electric blanket, I wouldn't be cold. So hopefully when I come back, I'll be able to get my electric blanket because cold is for the birds. And let me know when y'all turn on your heater. Anybody got their heater on? And so, but if it's going to be, what would I like? Okay, this is what I like. This is what I would like. This is what I would like. This is what I would like. Okay, give me a second. Girl, I know what I like. I would like some tennis shoes. I mean, if you want to spend like some money, I would like some tennis shoes. But if you don't want to spend some money, I would like a t-shirt. Like a t-shirt, but it has to be like 5X or 6X. But that'll be taking you too much trouble to go get it customized. Let me tell you some more stuff I would like. I would like a crock pot that has the digital time on it, preferably white. a big crock pot and a small crock pot, because they have a 2-in-1, and it's a white one, and it has, you can set the timer, not just small, not just heat low like that. I would like that. I would like you know how you have those TV trays where you can sit and you can bring your TV tray to you and put your food on it. I would like some of those, but you can even get one, but not the cheap kind, because one of my students bought me one that's cheap, and I'm like, girl, I appreciate all the same. I would like a skirt. Some skirts. I need some skirts, because then I can put the skirt on over my bathing suit. Or when I wear shorts to train, then I can just add a skirt, and I can wear like a 4X. Yeah, 4X. I can wear a 4X, and I would like some socks, like socks that fit my feet. I like pink. I like pink or white, but I like pink, and I wear with whatever color I got on. I don't care. I would like I would like some bottled water. Okay. Wait a minute. You gonna be saying, Deb, what you talking about there? You can get some bottled water. No, hold on. Look. I'm gonna grab this bottled water right here. I can show you. Oh, get my business out. Y'all, Lord have mercy. Let me tell you something. My business. Come up your business, gal. Okay, hold on. Let me see. And you know what? The funny thing about it, this is why you got to watch what you say. I have been laughing at my cousin who's 70 something. I'm like, cousin, put on a bra. She talking about, girl, She talking about, when you get 70, you ain't going to want to wear one either. And what? I'm not 70, and I don't even care about wearing. Of course, I'm going to wear one when I go out in public. But one time I went out in public without one on. You know, you get to a point where you can test stuff. Okay, this is the kind of water I want. Mountain Valley water. Girl, this water costs an arm and a leg. All right. Oh, I'm gonna tell you something else I would like. A backpack, not a backpack, but a like one of these right here, but one that won't break. And the color I like is you know how when you see those suede colors, like tan, like that. That's so classy. I always like that. I like that kind of stuff. I would like a Coach purse that you put over your shoulder like that. I like Coach. You know, I like that. Honey, I would like some makeup. Okay. Don't ask Miss Steph what she wants. Some makeup, honey. And like some makeup. Or some primer. Okay. Stuff that's expensive. Or some finishing spray. What? That's what I would like, girl. Or some like some makeup like that. But made for black, something that's for black peoples, because I am, like, you know, that all brands make stuff for black people because they know we're gonna buy makeup. But yeah, I would like that. Oh, that's what I would like. Let me see what else I would like. I would like some heart-shaped dishes, but I might go ahead and buy that for myself. But what I do is I have like four bowls, 4 plates, 4 cups. And when I buy more, I'm just going to buy 4. Then I'm going to give the ones I have away and buy 4. Because I'm like, I don't need all them dishes. And so, I would like a heated blanket. But I'm going to have one before my birthday, because I'm cold. See, my knees hurt right now. Is that one of them? Is any of it? Oh yeah, all of it's on Amazon. I'm trying to figure out how to set up my Amazon store. So I just just work with me. Sometimes it's hard for me to figure stuff out, but we're gonna get there. That's why you can't beat yourself up for what you don't know, baby. You're gonna get there. So because of my email address, my business email address, and my regular email address, you have to verify, and it's all messed up. Like a crossbody purse. Like when you have a crossbody purse that you can just put on your body, and you have your purse, but it's hands free. Yeah. So, anywho, ladies and gentlemen, so now this is the time when I ask you, how are y'all doing? Would you please let me know how you're doing? Because I'm gonna tell y'all, people who are self-absorbed like myself have to practice being selfless. Just like children, you have to make a child share. Children be like, I don't want to share. And so, how are y'all doing? Let me know. Do y'all do this? I'm at home, but I have a cup of tea. And I'm about to get this paper towel and cover up my cup of tea. Because y'all know anything can fly. I don't know what's going. That's how black people are. Anything can fly. We finna do this. Okay, you're a little nervous about your first thyroid pill. I understand. So you have to calm down. And you have to think about something. I'm telling you, I have to put music on or something when I put the CPAP on my face. I understand. And you have to really have a good mindset, because if you get spooky, it won't even go down your throat, because your throat will be like, nope, can't do it. So I understand. And then you have to relax. You have to relax. So I understand. I understand. I understand. Thank you, Cynthia D. Bear. Okay. How's everybody else doing? How's everybody else doing? What everybody else doing today? And are y'all getting ready for Thanksgiving? And so, I got my lady who's gonna make my Thanksgiving dinner for me, but I only need like a small portion. And so I'm excited about that. So, but yes, yes. So y'all not gonna tell me how y'all doing? Okay then. Well, if y'all not gonna tell me how y'all doing, I'm gonna keep talking. Okay. No. I'm gonna go ahead and lay it down and rest and relax. And that's something we haven't gotten accustomed to doing, just relaxing. I'm gonna listen to a couple of sermons and get inspired. I was listening to Pastor Vlad yesterday. When they do the sermon, then after the sermon they go and they pray over people, and they be doing that, and people be falling out, but not like in a crazy way. Sometimes I think sometimes when you try to accept a new concept, then you might need to lay down, honey. Okay. I'm blessed. That's right, Mama Long. That's right. Be blessed, honey. Be blessed. So I think the older you get, you can see relevance in everything. When you decide you don't want to be around no demons no more, and you want to get that demon out of you, baby, bow. Let me lay down. Demon be gone, which means you're gonna walk in a newness of life. I had a dream like 2 weeks ago about something that happened in my past. And I had decided that I'm going to separate myself from the whole notion of the trauma that happened in my past, because, I want to walk and be whole in Christ Jesus. Okay, that's a plan. Mama, that's a mama right there. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. And you can if you're doing good. Amen. That's right. Mama Long, girl, you better do it. 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 You better keep living your life. Just live your life. Hey, I'm not a paper chaser, but just live your life. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. There's no age where you can't do anything. Most people started doing something when they were 50, 60, 70, or even 80. Yes. I was listening to the scriptures while I was asleep Friday night, and it said people were living 4, 5, 6, 7, 800 years, and God turned it to 120 years. So the forces in the world are trying to kill people off. They're saying there are too many people. Isn't that just like man? How you gonna say there are too many people in the world? Did you make the people? So the arrogance of people. But God gave us 120. I'd like to go to 119. Sherry, you better feel better, okay? You better feel better. Some people say they don't want to go to the physical therapist because it hurts. And I say, yeah. I remember my first visit. I was in so much pain the next day. I called my physical therapist and they left a voicemail screaming at them. What you do to me? I'm tired. But yes, but once you get through that tiredness, you are going to feel better. It's really about how we feel, isn't it? And we have to push through it, telling ourselves, it don't matter how I feel, do what we got to do. But it is how you feel. Whew. On plants, and I just started about a year ago, and I love it. I said, if I don't do it. What you said? Okay, what's the name of your YouTube channel? And you know what? I was just getting a message from my one of the neighborhood young men who helps me, and his dad did a survey of my backyard to do my backyard fence. And don't you know, he said, my dad said the fencing is going to be $500. And I said, okay. He said, but how much for the labor? And he hadn't gotten back to me yet. But my heart warms that he would tell me the labor, the materials cost, and didn't tell me. I mean, because you can get $2,000-$3,000 for that. So I don't know how much the labor is, but I feel good that he told me how much the materials cost. And it's just nothing but a blessing that someone would just even give me such a low figure on the materials, because they could easily up that up to $1,000. And I'm just like, wow. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I appreciate this morning's time with us, and I look forward to being back on. Y'all know how I am. I'll jump on in a minute, and so look for some long form content from me. Look for some shorts. Be sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and we're going to keep going. Okay? Oh, you've been going. All right. Okay. Oh, you're going to do all the cooking, Sherry? You better cook, girl. You better cook. You better cook. Okay? Enjoy it. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'm going to do all the paying somebody to cook for me, and I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to sit up here and enjoy myself, child. And that's what I'm going to do. Sometimes I used to go to the movies on Thanksgiving evening, and sometimes I used to go, but there's gonna be a movie that come out, but I ain't be going. But I'm gonna be enjoying myself right here, honey, having a good old time. Oh, and but some of my friends who who are not out of town, we might get together. So, but if not, I'm gonna have a good old time right here. Okay. Okay. So peace and hair grease, and y'all have a good day. Peace. I appreciate y'all so much. Okay. Bye. Oh, I know what I'm doing for Thanksgiving. Oh, I just told y'all that I'm going to be with Jeff.